So after they've given you a taste of what it means for you to be celebrated, they go on and then they lock out the doors. This is them introducing you to who actually runs what and what actually runs who. Okay? They go ahead and then every social media platform that was opened to celebrating you when you were the current vibe or when you were the current trend. That is when you will begin to get the realization that all the hyped up influencers online that always pushes the music, always pushes the videos, isn't doing it simply because out of the kindness and the love gesture that they had towards you. Okay? For the first one, they understand that everything that is trending is going to generate income. Every single one of you love what is new. You love the better versions of what they tell you that the yesterday version was. You love the Pro Maxes, the 11, the 12 cams. You jump to 12, the 13 cam. You jump to 13. You are like chickens that are in an incubating form of feeding system. Everything they throw at you, you jump. So they always find a way to harvest whatever that they can get from the current way of you experiencing things, because they understand that sooner or later, okay, you are going to go down. They are going to show who is who, because after hypering you to that particular level, this is what they do. The influencers that are most hype, they have leaders in high places. They have people too that they respond to. In one of Yapono's songs, he said, "Why you did disrespect to your master when you supposed give respect? Disobey, you go fall instead, you for the real one and keep in check. We are saying Obia or the master. Obia the master. Before cry or master. Even Kene Japan or master." That was what he was trying to tell you. This world, everyone has their master. So what these masters do, these masters are the owners of the record labels. They are the owners of the advertisement agency. They are the owners of the brand ambassador. They are the owners of the big sellers that you know. And these particular people created those particular platforms to advertise for you to consume, because you are a consumer-based life form. When you can think more than yourself, then you stop consuming. After you are able to realize the fact that, okay, my song is trending or my song has been trending for this number of days, okay, you begin to wake up the songs that are already hidden inside of you, including the ones that you've written down in which you haven't actually recorded. You will feel like, yes, people need more of these and I feel I can provide for them. Okay, so you are already an upcoming musician. So this fact is not something that you do for trend. It is your lifestyle. It's your way of understanding and interpreting yourself to connect with like-minded people of action outside of everywhere, because all of you are one and then the same. And the one thing that unites us all in every form or every kind of different way that we see ourselves is music. Okay? It contains the strings of your soul. Your soul feels it. It doesn't see it. It feels it. That is why you do you feel it. You don't see the music notes for music, but you feel every emotion that it is trying to impact. Be it happiness, be it sadness, be it your upper halves and the lower halves. Every single emotion is felt when it comes to music. We unite ourselves through music. Music speaks 1,000 languages without actually speaking. The rhythm of every beat has every influence on yourself. So when it gets to this particular form, they understand, the gatekeepers understand the power that music has over your soul. They know how music can connect you. So instead of putting the person out there so that more of his music can be heard, now they become the gatekeepers, the very people that are restricting the upcoming from getting the shine. Because now you record a particular music and then you send it to these influencers online, those that used to hype your music The first time it was trending, they were praising you, they were giving you accolade, they were reposting, they were sharing, they were talking about it. And suddenly you send a song to them and they want nothing to do with you. You just send a song to them and then they want nothing, like they don't want to advertise it. They don't want to have anything to do with it. And you people actually feel like they're the ones that isn't good. Okay? When you are in the payroll, when you are taking pay from someone, a significant amount in which someone has helped you build up a particular platform so that you can help people consume, you cannot have a say. You do as you are told and then you receive. It's not that this world that you exist in, if you actually feel like it is your talent that is going to push you to the top, you are mistaken. A talent is what everybody has. Whether you are born into carpentry, you are born into masonry, you are born into singing, you are born into dancing, certain people inside of this world have harnessed this ability and then it has changed their life. But because you don't know the will of what you are, it becomes very difficult for you to even identify what you are. So the industry has a way of knowing that a star is everyone. Every single one of you is a star. But when you begin to burn off what makes the star physical, then that is when you are recognized. That is when you begin to glow, be separated from the flock. You become different from everybody else. And the entertainment industry knows this. So when they give you the opportunity to go ahead and then spread your message to the masses or allow people to connect to themselves in order to cause certain kind of reaction within themselves to think, they don't want to do it. Or they want to do it because there's always a price involved. There is always a price involved. So you would take your music to any of these influencers for assistance in helping your music reach out there, and then it's always like whenever you talk, it falls on deaf ears. Whenever you try posting, it doesn't go anywhere. You don't have the followers. It just so happened that you were able to hit. Even if you get 1,000 likes, even if you have 2,000 followers, there is no way these people will allow you to trend. Okay? Everybody is always up for the gossip. What is the gossip of today? What is this man talking about his wife? Or is this another man's boyfriend and his girlfriend my problem? That is what we are always looking for. What clothes is new to wear? What brand is the good brand? You are always consuming. And they know this. So you will actually see that this guy music, it made a lot of sense. It's very good. We should hear more of him. But because there's trending issues on your face, all the time when you open, there's always something new trending, you don't see it. So unless you are able to find the ways and the means to promote that particular video or that particular music, you can consider it null and void. And most of the time, you even go and struggle to a particular point of gaining money so that you can come back to pay this platform in order for them to push your videos. And still, you will pay them. Some of them will accept and then they'll promote it any way they can, and others will not even accept it. Because if you say Obia won a master, until their masters give them the go ahead, it doesn't mind how amount of money that you give it to them. Most of you go through a lot. I know. After you have presented that you wanted help from the very people that was hyping your music left and right, and then the trust and then the help isn't coming, then that is when you reach out to the top people. The people that are holding the keys, the gatekeepers. You reach out to them with your work. You will sing for them. You will amuse them. They'll be like, you got talent, kid. You got something great in here. Something very good. We can polish it and make you very good too. But first, like everything else, we are going to make money off what you are going to be putting out there to these people. We aren't interested in the emotional resonance of it. Emotions is a way through which we harvest what we need from you. That is what they see the public to be. Consumers. It's a way that they harvest the love from you in a form of money, whilst the artist harvests the emotions. Do you understand? You feel connected when you listen to their music. You feel love, you feel understood. It puts you in the mood of happiness. It puts you in the mood of thoughts. All these is the ways that they connect to you. But behind that connection, these people are draining you. Do you understand? That brings me to the second door. What is the second door about? Let me be very simple with this. After you have tried everything and then it has failed, for you to come back and then your music be heard or your video be broadcasted, then they offer you the chance for them to polish you up. Once you agree that, okay, I would love you to assist me to get to this part, then they present you with a particular document or a work frame. They will offer you a workout, layout, planned form, document, and then they will tell you to review it very carefully before you accept. Because everything with them is about show business. They are the business and the artist is the show. They are showing you the artist and they are making business of him. Now, when it comes to them involving themselves in these particular contracts, the contract is as secretive as you and then your soul reincarnation contracts. You have to know it to be aware of it. It is very secretive. They don't play with the contract. If you come out as an artist in which you rejected or you refused their proposal of the articles that are inside of the contracts, then you are summoned immediately and you are quarreled. Do you understand? 90% of the time it ends up with you off this planet. That is how serious they take this. So they will present you a particular work frame form. If you are someone that has any legal knowledge of what the law is, you will be able to understand this context of the clauses that exist inside of this contract to a deeper extent. If you are someone who is ignorant, but you just want to be there because of the public, because of the energy, your music is entertaining, but behind that entertainment, there is no any sense of value whatsoever. Okay? You know that people dance to the music because of the beats that you produce. And I told you, beats are strings. These strings are attached to every vibrational alignment within you, both physically, mentally, and then psychologically. It is taking influence. It is influencing a certain part of your emotion, which definitely means that it is playing a string across every soul length of your being. Your soul is what produces emotions. Be it negative or positive, it's your soul's experience. So your soul is taking these music notes and then it is feeding itself. Do you understand this? So when it comes to them offering you the contracts, if you want to be in the entertainment industry and you have decided that, okay, after I have sung for a while and then I don't get the recognition anymore, I want to be able to put myself in this particular way or in that particular way in order to access the crowd. Okay? You are the ones that the second doors usually opens to. And within that particular contract that they are going to make with you, okay? Within that same particular contract that they are making with you, the rules that are involved in it is that you will surrender a certain percentage of income that you are going to be getting from every music that you put out there. Because they are the ones that are broadcasting it. They are the ones that are promoting it. They are the ones that are managing it. They are the ones that are providing everything that has to do with you being able to put the music out there. That, in a way that when you think about it, is very reasonable, right? The issue comes when you are faced with the contract that they've presented to you. You've read the inside of it. You've understood it. If you don't know, please, if you are listening to me right now and you haven't, please give it to a particular lawyer and allow them to interpret the information very clearly for you to understand. There are clauses that are hidden inside clauses, like the way there are businesses inside of businesses, okay? Most of the time, you that wants the fame, you are so eager to reach out to the public that you skip things and then you ended up signing, like how we usually accept Google responses whenever we download their app and they tell you that read terms and conditions. Nobody ever reads terms and conditions. Okay? Nobody ever reads terms and conditions. You will go straight to the accept and then you click on it. You've surrendered every single thing that you could have stopped or you could have gained when you have read the terms and then conditions. You opening that particular terms and conditions already guarantees you certain kind of freedom. Do you understand? When you read that, when you just open the terms and conditions, you don't even know what they are talking about. Immediately you open it, it guarantees you certain freedom of information. But some of you just go straight to the clicking part and accept, and then you accept and you open the app. Because even if you refuse one of their community guidelines, there's no way you can use that app. Okay? Even if you refuse one, there's no appeal, there's nothing. So all the end, you are going to accept all. But you opening it makes a difference. So you are in a rush. You want to get famous. You want to get into the entertainment industry. You want to feel the luxury. You want to enjoy the soft life. Then you quickly rush and then you go and then you sign the contract. Okay? They don't sign you 1 year. They don't sign you 5 months. They usually have to sign you at a particular frame that they know at this particular time. Even if you leave the record label, we might have made a surmountable amount from you. And how many artists have left the record label that they are still being supported? How many of them do you know? The record label used to play their music, to go to the interviews, buy them this and to go here and that. By maybe they leave the record label, what kind of support do you usually see them getting? It's a business. Okay? And everything is always inside of the contract for you. So you not reading the contract, you not understanding the contract already means that you've lost a lot. And that is not even the part that usually hurts me a lot. The part that hurts is the part that they will restructure the way in which you present the information, the way in which the public loved the information into a different form. They will change you. They will transfigure you. They will transform you into what is good for business. Your emotional aspects of your resonance doesn't matter anymore. They will transform you from what is lovely to what is buyable, including or inside of those contracts are heinous acts. There are certain actions that the record label is allowed to put on you once you accept it. You people, I don't understand. You feel like when someone always tell you that I am selling my soul to the devil or I've sold my soul to the devil, you actually feel like, how is it the person took their soul out and then they gave it to the devil? Is that how you usually feel like it is? Because selling your soul to the devil simply means that you shutting off the consciousness or the awareness or the one being inside of yourself that is always telling you this is right, this is wrong. The being that is always telling you that don't do this, you can do better. You can strive a little more. You can assist a little more. That is what you are selling, your conscience. At the beginning, your music was about life changing, how people can restructure their life, understanding that the struggle is real. There's something outside of this world that will consume you if you are not strong enough. There are people that are waiting for opportunities to dethrone you and then become on top. There are a lot of challenges in life. You've sing about this. You've educated the public. The public have understood this physical part of the information.